We defeated the villainous guard that decided to come over and kick our butts. We got human remains. We got a captain's bicockets. This hat protects the wearer from the winds, not so much from blows. Willpower +1 range and armor 5. Enhanced visibility skill. Oh, heavens. Ben Hornigal just took a delicious prize and was going to slap that captain's hat on his head. Splendid. Let's loot all. Let's take the human bodies. I think that's also increasing our weight. Let's drop those. Can we drop those? Let me see if we can't drop those. Let's... We built the villainous guard after stealing their goods. We're pirates, mateys. We're pirates. Repair all. Yes. Heal all. Yes. Blackbeard leveled up. Blackbeard just ran back and forth and was a giant distraction, but that's okay. Let's see. Protector. All allies in the area gain protection. Fighter deals 6 to 7 damage to the target and applies destabilization for 2 rounds. Swordmaster deals 6 damage to all the units in the area 2 times, usable after 2 attacks. Whoa. That's a crazy cleaver. Each time the unit takes damage from a skill, you take 1. Do we want him to be a fighter, a swordmaster? I'm trying to look at the other things that he can do. Brutality. This is ultimate. New specialization for the class. Okay. So it looks like you can eventually get 2 of them. Splendid. Plot places. Deal an act opportunity. Do we want him to be a raging barbarian cleaver? I do, but I also do want him to be able to just do heavy strikes. So I think we're going to make him a fighter. Deals 6 to 7 damage to the target and applies destabilization for 2 rounds, which is guard reduced to 0. Oh, yes. Penetration. I do want Blackbeard to become a fighter. He's a fighter, he is. All right, and then let's see. We've got some attribute points we can give to him. I like the idea of giving him some strength, which is going to help all of his stuff. And eventually we'll give him some health. Each time the unit takes damage from a skill, he's going to be more of a glass or cannon, I think. But we need those. Let's continue. Defeated a guard whilst we are wanted. Yes. Yes, matey. Splendid. Splendid. All right. And now we're... the refugee leader has caught wind of your actions. He wishes to meet you in the haven. So I guess we're pro the refugees now? We're pro kind of whatever we want to do. Drop human remains. There's our weight problem gone, because we're not cannibals. But we do need to rest. So let's go ahead and set up a camp. We can't do that. Your companions need to rest. Pause. Oh, there we go. We can do camp now. New profession, woodcutter. We do need to get at least 2 more companions to do some of these things. Thick, golden-tinged liquid oozes from a long gash across the trunk. That would be amber. Some woodcutter plus resin. Splendid, splendid. Medallion. Who would have thought a badger-shaped pendant could make you feel so serene? Willpower +1. Well, let's go ahead and equip our hero's bicocket. There it is. Captain's bicocket. Yes. All hail the captain and his fancy hat. Cannot equip light helmet. Why can't he not equip light helmet? What? Why not? What? I am staggered by this. Why can't he not equip light helmet? Because he doesn't understand armor? He doesn't understand how hats work? All right, well, Jack Rackham, can you equip a helmet? Yes. You can equip a light helmet. I guess maybe it's his class that he cannot equip that kind of thing. Let's see. What is it? Is a shot. Willpower, range +1, armor +5. Well, let's see if Blackbeard can wear it. Blackbeard has a fancy hat. All hail Blackbeard and his fancy hat. Wonderful. Willpower +1. Willpower is crit damage, yeah. Base value. Boost the troops' morale in combat. Also increases the total hit. For 15 points, he survives the first time they should die in combat. Once per encounter. Or would you have anybody else who's close to 15? I don't think we do. No, we don't. All right. Well, all hail the armor +5 enhanced visibility skill. Each time this unit is engaged by an enemy, they perform an attack on opportunity. Oh, never mind. Blackbeard no longer has the fancy hat. The tank is going to have the fancy hat. Jack Rackham looks very, very medieval. Love it. All right, so then we've got all this. Willpower +1. Let's give him some willpower. Because if he went down, he could just get back up, which is great. Because we're definitely going to be shoving him in the face of anything that we need to fight and say, Jack, hold the line. Hold the line, Jack. All right. That looks splendid. Let's go and have some rum. And let's go ahead and have some food. We're going a little low on food. I'm not liking it. 15. We need something to cost 1. I wish these cost 2 each. That'd be nice. But they don't. They don't. Okay. Rest.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe. Don't take it personally. I'm just doing my job.
Apparently, we're very wanted. So, we're gonna have to fight him again. Fight. Fight. That's right. Come at me on the road. We're not gonna be able to go to town to sell anything at all. All right, let's see what we got. We got 3 enemies and reinforcements are coming. We'll still join the opposing team soon. Remaining reinforcements sounds 1. Oh no, Captain Kazri and Bond, Blackbeard, Jack Rackham. There's a trap. You can place a companion here before the battle starts. Well, let's move Benjamin Hornigold there. I like Jack being here. Who goes first on their side? Foot Soldier, Captain Casey, then Failing Soldier. Let's put Blackbeard on the side would work. I want him to be in range to kind of just open fire. But I don't know his move. So let's put Jack there. And Bond can be there. And Ben can be there. And Ben can just sit up and shoot in these rocks. All right. Mateys, let's see how it goes. The flying gang get ganged. Oh no. Ganger. Oh man. All right, let's continue. Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and start with, I think, let's just run in Jack. So just move in. Oh, he can jump on a boat. That's good. So if we move into Jack, and the first person who's going to go is the Foot Soldier. Yes. Although we could just assassinate with Kazri. Yeah, let's move here in their faces and taunt Captain Kazri. Taunt you, the captain. Oh, it's a melee round. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and go there for the Phalanx Soldier. He is weakened. Benjamin Hornigold. Let's go ahead and Jack Rackham. Go ahead and slash, get your damage off. There we go. Splendid, splendid. Let's go ahead and end. And Bond needs to motor on over here and stab him in the back. Or do we need to move? Oh, he's gonna get trapped. Can't like walk around the trap, so we don't have a shoving action yet. Let's go ahead and move him over here and try to drop the Phalanx Soldier as fast as possible. Stab. Good. And then Bond's turn. Good. He went to the tank, which is exactly what we want. Good. 4 damage. Let's go ahead and get Ben Hornigold in position to start shooting. 6 to 10 damage to the target. Am I possibly going to hit Jack? Is friendly? Can you shoot into melee? This is the first time we've tried to shoot into melee. 6 to 10, 4 to 7, 6 to 10. Let's fire. Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can hit him in the back. And Jack Rackham and Ben Hornigold's relationship has deteriorated. Oh, it's terrible. He shot him in the back. We cannot shoot into melee. We learned something today, kids. Don't shoot into melee with your archer. Oh. Yes, of course he's gonna run that way. I should have just shot Captain Casry. Is that a trap? You about to walk on a trap, sir? All right, let's charge in and get both of these mutton heads cleaved. Oh, I walked into the trap. Foolish, foolish man. And we'll go ahead and do a cleave. Destabilizing strike. Stabilizing for a couple rounds. Yes. Chop. Good. And then Anbon can end turn. Ugh. Enemy reinforcements are coming. Enemy has less than half of their health left. Use chains or ropes to capture them. Place one of your units next to engage enemy to try and capture them. They're guards though, so it's not like we're gonna get anything from it. So then let's go ahead and stab this fool. Yes. I'm gonna play a bit of a reversal trap. The captain moved all the way over there. Well, guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, you know what, it doesn't matter. Come on over. All right, 4 damage. That's not good. Oh my god, 9 damage. What is that tactician? He's gonna shoot Blackbeard in the face, isn't he? No, he's going for our archer. Strange. 2 shots with his repeating crossbow. What are these guards made of? All right, we're gonna go ahead and move over here. Oh, this is tough. Heals a dying ally for 10% of our max health. They might die. So if anything, let's take a shot on... Is it just a chance that he's gonna hit? Okay. Yep, it's the chance. Shooting the melee is very, very realistic. Like if you're trying to hold that arrow. Whew. All right, we'll end his turn. Good. All right, now we should go ahead and do ovation. All units and all the allies get riposte. So if they get struck, they will return fire. Anbon is done. Jack Rackham needs to finish his turn. Slash. Yes. Or we could force a taunt. Can only do it in melee. And he could have moved, but that's fine. Slash. Keep chopping. Alright, Jack Rackham's done. No, get away from me. Don't shoot him. Miss. Oh! Dying unit can only move. If you heal them before they take damage, you will be able to fight again. If not, they will be permanently lost. Thankfully, he's got bandages. Okay, now it's time for big Cleveland to happen to these fools. Can he move? He can only strike the 2, right? So he actually needs to move here. Strike both of them. He can almost touch all of them. Can he move more? Let's see. See if we can't get the cleave to hit them all. Just 2. I don't see a position where he could hit all 3 of them. So let's just go for the most damage that we can do, and it'll pressure the archer in the face. Slash! Good, 9 damage. Good stuff. And then 6 to 8 damage to the strike and destabilization. We could pierce him. Guard reduced to 0. I don't think so. No, let's just end turn. Alright. Anbon needs to go strike. He needs to go and heal himself. You cannot use this skill if the companion is dying. No! I don't want to lose Ben Hornigold. Huh! Huh! He can't bandage himself. That's so surprising. You can't, if you're going down and you're dying, you just completely forget the idea that, oh, I can bandage myself. Oh, All right, well, he's dying. If they take any damage, they die, but they can move. We're gonna crawl him out of there. We can only just crawl out of range, and that's all we can do. That archer's just gonna follow him, beat him up, isn't he? All right, we're gonna do what we can. Anbon, I need you to walk around and stab this fool in the face. Yes. Triggered when this enemy attacks engaged enemy from behind. He's engaged. Why am I not getting the extra damage? Oh, the crit chance by an extra 30. I was expecting him to automatically do 30% more damage. Could disengage and I could run up to her because I'm afraid that when Captain Castry goes next, she's just going to shoot Ben. So I'm going to risk it and I'm going to zip her over here. Oh, she can only go that far. I'm going to present a tempting target. I'm going to risk it. Ovation. Let's go ahead and chop. Hopefully he'll see that the tank is the biggest threat because we've been chopping like crazy. Oh, I can move to her. Can these three boys fight this one? Let me charge after her. Alright, and then can we do taunt? No, only melee. You have to be right in the face. Alright, that at least protects Ben. 7 damage isn't terrible. Did you go into the trap? No? No traps? Oh, Blackbeard, no! Oh, dying! And he can't do anything. I think we're dead. I think we have, in fact, dead. Alright, well, we need them to come to us, or we, figure out a way to not engage the guards. The second guard group actually walked out of the forest when we were engaging the first one, so we didn't even have a chance to breathe. And we're kind of under level for this, but we're going to try to do what we can. Alright, let's see what we can do here. It's a tough one. Let's see, Jack Rackham and Vaughn. Liked him moving in. If she's going to run all this way, and the reinforcements come immediately, should we hang back? Maybe. We have to close, though. I'm going to put Blackbeard a little bit back. I still push them in. So we'll do this. Yeah. Alright, let's start by charging in. Move to where we were there. But we could actually pressure the melee boy. Yeah, let's do that. Charge in. And then you need to attack me. Apply weakening. Foot soldier's gonna take their turn. Oh, that's forces the target to engage and inflicts weakness to him. Why did you take damage just from the taunt? What do we got? Very surprising. Every time this unit is engaged by an enemy, they perform an attack of opportunity. Oh no. Oh, it's terrible. Every time they're engaged by an... That's terrible. That's gonna really hurt us. All right. So we strike. Does that mean every time that you're hit? No. Okay. Good. Heavens. All right, we're getting there. The unit and all allies in the area gain riposte. Let's go ahead and pop that. Oh, can't use it right now because we already used one. Fine. All right, so that's end Jack Rackham's turn. I like the idea of him just walking up and shooting them. So let's move up to here and take a shot on Captain Kazri. Fire. Good, 10 damage was good. Good, like that. And Ben, we have to also keep him. He's our Band-Aid man, so I want to make sure that that's not... he's our Band-Aid man, so that's going to be the trouble, right? So let's go ahead and then do a move. I want Blackbeard to run in here, but he doesn't have enough move. So that's the trouble. So we could put her there and put her right on the corner of the tank. And then stab. 6 to 8. Yep, let's do that. All right, keep the rogue safe. My fear is that he's just going to get surrounded, though. So we'll go ahead and do end her turn. The captain is locked down, which is great. That's exactly what we needed. We need more movement on Master Blackbeard here. So let's charge in. He can't do much, but he will be able to do some. And in 1 turn, we get 3 more boys. We're just going to have to hash it out. Destabilization. He needs like a pistol. We just need Blackbeard to pull out a pistol and pull out the 20 pistols he was wearing on him. So let's end that. That's really good. Yes. Aha, mateys. He's going to stab him for back stack damage and destabilization, which sucks. Enemy reinforcements are coming. We're going to go ahead and move around Blackbeard. Cleave is just in a cone in front of him. We haven't really set up that to be really... Oh, they came from behind. It came from behind a lieutenant and a failing soldier. That's a really good spawn for us, actually. If we move over here and shoot from behind... Oh, that's wonderful. That's spectacular. That's exactly what we needed. The fact that we're nestled over here and they've got to at least take a couple turns to get to us and they're both melee and they're not the crossbowmen. Oh, heavens. I think that's worth making sure that we don't fall back on that. Let's go ahead and continue. Whew. Spicy times being a pirate and fighting the guard, right? So, let's go ahead and end Ben Hornigold's turn. Move away, you rat pustuled infectious. Oh, what is that? Bleeding? Ugh. Alright, good. He's slow. That's good. Can keep him at least a little so forth. Destabilizing strike. If we do a destabilizing strike, who goes up next? That foot soldier goes. Anbon needs to just cut him down. But she can't walk all the way around. Who goes next? Let's try to just destroy Captain Kazri. Can we shift around? No. Let's just go ahead and stab. I know that wasn't super effective, but it is what we can do for the moment. Let's end her turn. He's going to clonk him. Now he's going to go ahead and do ovation. Riposte. Everybody gets riposte, so if they strike, everything will be taken care of. That's wonderful. All right, and then let's go ahead and hit him before he hits. Yes, kill the captain. Take the captain down. All right, we took down the captain. That's splendid. We still got a fight ahead of us because we've still got the phalanx soldiers up, but we can at least move now. And we've got the 2 tanks there. We got that. Let's go ahead and move. So both of these fellows. Who goes next? This guy goes next. And I do want him to just be able to close with him and make sure that he doesn't fight him. But actually, let's let them make the choice. Because we're engaged right here. We'll just end for the moment. Blackbeard's in trouble. He goes next. I like the idea of him being able to walk and cleave, but he can't really get to them. So we're just going to swing Blackbeard's giant sword into that lieutenant and end his turn. He's going to take damage. Blackbeard's probably going to go down. Pour one out for poor Blackbeard. He might be in trouble, lads. All right. Jack Rackham. He needs to go ahead and do some work. This failing soldier goes next. A foot soldier then goes next. Then the lieutenant takes their turn, then the failing soldier. Oh, man. All right. Wow. This is going to be tough. We can go ahead and move her to right behind him. So hopefully that will help. I know that the failing soldier is going to stab, but we have no real way of preventing that. I also like the idea of just dropping on him. Let's let Blackbeard go down, hopefully, and we'll see what the prioritization is. He can stab. Good. And then end turn. Oh, 6 damage on our poor tank Jack Rackham. Is he behind him? I think he is. Let's go ahead and take a step. Cut. There we go. Bleeding. Oh, got a nice critical hit in there. End turn. Ship responds to fight on the rogue. It takes the bleeding damage. Can you shoot him in the back? 4 to 7. 5 to 8. Yep, take him a shot. Ugh. We just need to focus our fire and drop some of these soldiers, because otherwise we're going to get overwhelmed. He can't move. He can disengage. He could disengage and run. Oh, I do take an attack of opportunity, but I do respond with the riposte. I'm going to try to bait him out and run. Come chase the captain, even though he's bleeding. Oh, no, he's dying. Well, at least puts him over there. Oh, 9 damage. They just hurt us so much. Yep, go that way. Yep, not in range. Hey! Oh, I guess he's got the pole arm. I thought he was out of range. Blackbeard's having trouble. Yeah. Blackbeard's having trouble bleeding out over there. It's in there. And Blackbeard's dead. Well, I think game might be over. We shall see what happens if they all die. And see our fail condition. I guess we shouldn't have pissed the guard off too much, eh? And stolen that key and then fought the first guard. Ah! Alright, let's try to kill him. Maybe there's a way out. I don't think so. I think it's dead, Jim. I think it's just all falling apart. Let's see. We were there. Let's wind the clock back. The fact that we get hit with 2 guard patrols and we killed the first one successfully, great. But kind of a pain in the nads for trying to do everything else. Let's go ahead and let's see. It was here that we dealt with them. We got caught by the guards here, I think. Because getting caught by 2 patrols of guards? Oh, unmanageable at this level. Yeah, here we are. So first, drop the inventory of the bodies. Yes, drop the human remains. Has caught wind of us. He wants to meet our actions. Why are we still so full? You're not full. But now they're fighting over there and we're not caught. So let's go ahead and save over this one. All right. Yes, good. Okay, and now we can camp without hating life. I don't know why you're saying we need to camp when we just did camp. Why are you saying that we need to camp? All right. Walk this way. Pick up some food. Oh, back on course. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we are playing Wartales. And oh no, they're coming for us. Run, mateys. We don't have a whole lot of speed or food. Do they hunt us down? All of us? We stole 1 key and they're very upset about it. We're moving. Slowly. Yep, they're coming. We can fight 1. We just can't fight 3.
For a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe.
You can take those fines and shove them up your poop deck, matey.
Doing my job.
I am taking personally. You can just walk away. So we're gonna fight. Fight. Yeah, if the guards hunt us, this might change how aggressive we're gonna be with the suspicion system, as it were. But we're gonna try. So then let's go ahead and see what we got. So Captain Casbury, Foot Soldier, Jack Rackham. It's just 3 targets, which we can do. Oh, they're tired. Man, why did the bar refill if... No. I thought I would have rested if I know what actually that meant, because the bar was refilling and I thought our fatigue was recharging. Yeah, right there. All right, let's get off the road, walk up here, and then take a rest. All right, almost there. Pick up the comfort. Pick up the flower. Can't rest. All right, good. Now we can rest. Monolith. The stone has no particular meaning for ordinary mortals, but a scholar might learn something unexpected by smoothly running his hands all over the stone. Yes, that's what I do. I go out into the fields and forest and flock around like a druid and shove my hands into the dirt and I say, "Oh, Monolith, tell me what you mean. Tell me what you need. Oh, yes." Oh, heavens. All right, let's go ahead and use and have some rum. 2 rum is good. And let's make some food happen. There we go. Danger level is danger. Danger's bound attack can occur while a troop rests. That's fine. Rest. Bandits. Fight or negotiate. Let's fight them. We've been attacked while we were resting. We're playing with mechanics, so we'll see what that means. A surprise round. Of course, for the Dungeons and Dragons Baldur's Gate and me, immediately I'm like, all right, I know what a surprise round is. What do they mean as a surprise round? Damage taken increases by 10. Oh, just a flat debuff. Oh, okay. Just 3 hoodlums. Where's the 3rd one? He's an archer all the way out there. I like Anne Bond running after him. Blackbeard can come around here. And we'll try to tie them up in the middle. I might even put Ben here. Okay. This looks good. So the hoodlum's going to take his turn first. Let's just go ahead and put Jack in the middle and walk up and do some axing them questions. Applies bleeding, smash. We have no valor points, which is good to know. All right, so we'll end his turn. She's going to probably walk over, smack him in the face. Oh, poison. He's a tank. He's used to dealing with it. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and move around. We need to get more movement points on poor Blackbeard. So much. The poach is going to take his hit. Let's move her right into position with him as archers counter, or assassins counter archers, and stab him. So maybe he'll shoot and run away. She's fast enough to stay on him, so I don't want him shooting the tank. So we'll end her turn. Good job, Anne Bonnie. Melee in the face. Yes, and then don't run away. Ha perfect, matey. You thought you were gonna surprise us in a sleep, did ya? Did ya? Fuckers. All right, let's go ahead and take Ben. Blackbeard just needs to move. There's not really a thing else he can do. He's gonna come with his gigantic destroying sword and end. He's not in range. Nope. So we'll end his turn. We need to give him a strike or a shout or something. That would be tremendous. Can we just fire from here? A chance to hit our boy in the face. Can we move here? And hopefully not shoot him? It's a very realistic system of firing in a melee, so let's try it. Oh, thank heavens he didn't shoot Jack Rackham in the face. Or in the back. Okay, so that's done. He's poisoned. His armor's broken. That's okay. A new round is starting. Who goes next? That guy goes next. Let's make sure that Anne Bond can strike him. Yep, let's just stick on top of him. Good. And end. He's gonna go next, and then this one's gonna go next. I think Blackbeard can walk up and make mincemeat out of both of these fellows. And then cleave. Oh no, we stepped too close. Oh no. Can we step backwards without engaging attack of opportunity? Good. Oh, nope, too far. All right, not too far. Not far enough. There. Cleave. Aha! Perfect. Take him to Cleveland, Blackbeard. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, it's satisfying. All right, ending his turn. Then melee in the face. Yep, you stay locked down. That's why I made you and Bond to be a stabby little assassin all the way over there. All right, that one's gonna attack next. Let's just have Jack Rackham. And he's gonna go. Let's go ahead and get the bleeding out on her, I think. No. 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 Can you not slash to this woman to the side of you? Are you fully engaged with this one? We'll say that he is. Slash him. Oh! Oh! Right in the neck. It's so brutal. The surprise brutalization always is just deliciously bloody. Ah, it fills the carnage of my heart. Ah. Poison loses 5% of their maximum health. Yep, stackable current. That's fine. End. And then he's gonna go. Oh yeah, definitely punch Blackbeard. That's fine. Punch Blackbeard. You're about to die. Shield stick on him. Let's move around and take a shot against the assassin. Take a shot. There we are. Splendid. Splendid. It's all going splendidly well when you're not fighting maximum police guards at maximum danger. Let's do, when an enemy has less than half of their health left, use change your ropes to capture them. Place your units next to an engaged enemy and try to capture them. We don't need to get them. These aren't our bounty targets, so let's just kill them. They decided to stab us in our sleep. Actually, let's not do Ben. Jack. Shoot him in the face. Good. And then they can run over to him. Oh, you can actually move too. Then we'll go there. Splendid. And then, man, we need to get movement on poor Blackbeard. He stays up all night drinking, and he's always out of range. And Blackbeard's turn. And then let's move to here. Actually, does she need to stab? She needs to stab him. Oh, she'll just finish the fight. Splendid. Yo-ho, and a jolly good job, me mateys. Now, how does attacking hurt us in the middle of the night? It obviously affects our raw materials. It does give us loot. Cloth. Wheat. Outlaw's tabard. Does not give much protection, but never fails to impress the common folk. It's true, we have no good armor, so that's good. Troop is well rested. Yes! Okay, so engaging just reduces your supplies, but that's about it. Troops' happiness increased by 5. Good. Commanders are happy. We've gained 15 influence. Gained the following bonus. Experience gain in combat increased by 15%. We have a ton of influence. That's splendid. Splendid, 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 me mateys. Well done. All right. The guards are after us. We can at least keep moving. We'll walk around and save because that was excellent. The flying gang. We're doing well. Let's pause and look at the map. We're trying to get to the old lighthouse and also the Pirates of Belerion. Let's go ahead and keep moving around to freeing the old lighthouse. New owners and starting over. There is a quest down there, but we're going to let our suspicion drop a little bit because we're so close to the town of Stormcappy, that they're patrolling the roads, so I'd like to stay away from those nasty guards and let our suspicion drop a little bit. Goodbye, Copper. The crown wants our heads. Let's go. The lighthouse? Looks like it might be down. I would think the lighthouse would be on top, but that's just me. Iron ore, pick up. Splendid. We cannot walk up there. I'm gonna risk. I'm gonna risk the lighthouse is up. What do you think? Oh, they are hunting even further outside of the town. The ranges of the town are massive. They're like, there were brigands here. They are somewhere here, and we are not dealing with them at all. Because those chain attacks are nasty. Alright, there's the old lighthouse. Some brigands. They're still chasing us! These are good hunters. You guys are doing great. Go back to sleep. Progress made your discoveries has earned you a knowledge point. Wonderful. Let's take a pause. Knowledge ability helps you learn new blueprints, patterns, and recipes from compendium. Run. I like the idea of learning to run. Let's learn to run. They're already got the Artful Dodgers, which is reducing that suspicion meter, but let's learn how to run. Yeah. Endurance training learned for 2. Smooth talk, reputation, cost of companions, frugality. All right. Weighted training. I do like carrying capacity because I feel like we're so far from the town that it's going to be tough. We could start eating human corpses if we get extra peckish. We only have enough for 1 day. Let's turn to be cannibalism pirates. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. When you're out in the woods and you're eating the meats. The sweetest meats, right? Cannibalism pirates. Fight bandits level 2, hoodlums, 2 hoodlums, and a poacher. A gang of lawless thieves is holed up in here. Let's fight, mateys. Let's fight them. Dread pirate Captain Violet says, drink your grog and take breaks. Stretch your bones. Get up and stretch your bones. When you drink your grog, get up and stretch your bones. Okay, what do we got here? We've got the hoodlums and the poacher inside. I'd like to turn the camera. Oh, there we are. Yes. Forgot that I can turn the camera. Splendid. That's lovely. This fellow has a big old scary red thing on him. He's level 2, but that doesn't tell me anything. Next unit to be played. Look at that. I thought it was hey, watch out for this guy. He's a big old son of a bitch, and he's gonna kill you. All right. So it looks like we're gonna have to take Anbon and run her around. Let's take Jack and put him right at the front. Let's whip around Anne to jump on this archer. Or should we just take her over there and just have him storm in? Maybe we do that. Get the tank into the fight, get the cleaver into the fight, and have Ben there and Anne there. So Anbon, Jack Rackham, Blackbeard, and Ben Hornigold. Wonderful. Calico Jack. He'll have to go first. Calico Jack. And this guy's going to go first. He's a stabber. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and move in. And go here. Let's take a slap. Oh, we're still in range for Ovation to hit for everywhere. So let's go ahead and start with that. That's pretty splendid, actually. So he's going to yell. And all of us, if the next attack that anybody takes, they'll respond in kind. So that's 4 free attacks. So we'll take that. And he can then slash. Tanks, man. Gotta have him. Jack Rackham doing his work. All right. There's good job, Jack. Gonna walk up. Good. Good. I don't like that his back is facing to this archer, but the CB would it be? Let's move. And then with our last point of valor, we're going to jump on him. Let's box him in, I think, if we can. Or if it's a straight line, it's a straight line. All right, let's at least get on top of him and then stab him in the face. Yeah! Stick of iron in his gut and twist. All right. Yep, and then he's gonna melee. Yes, perfect. Piracy. We've got Benjamin Hornigold ready to shoot over there. We've got 2 people, and then the hoodlum's gonna go. So let's move Blackbeard. I'd like to select and then... Oh, I can just select and then move, so let's do that. So let's do this. I moved around that trap, you foolish son of a bitch trap. I hate you. You did not say it was in that line. Alright. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and move up. And take a slash. Hoorah! Blackbeard doing his terrifying broadsword of death. And then we're going to move a little bit further. And then we'll end his turn there. Benjamin Hornigold can now move, hopefully there, and take a shot into his back without hitting Blackbeard. Good shot. Firing arrows into melee, always treacherous. Alright, and his turn. Bleed, and he does the repose strike that we did earlier, and now we're galvanized, and we're gonna take this lighthouse. It's way easier fighting scaled opponents that, you know, you're supposed and designed to fight, right? 2 turns, and then the poacher's gonna go. So let's go ahead and have her stab. Good, and then when she strikes him, that should take care of him. Let's end the turn there. He needs to be bashed. This galvanization, destabilizing strike needs to have a valor point. My thought was that we could move in and have Blackbird just punish this fellow, but we used up our valor points doing the AoE buffing and then also speeding her over to him. But we'll get one more valor point. I think we need to get a couple more. That'd be nice. Let's go ahead and have him walk a shot over. Let's just walk over. Yeah, and then do 14 damage. Quah! There we go, 21 damage. That's tremendous. Blackbeard's the glass cannon from hell. Yep, does the strike. Did he already? She must have already replied with that strike. Let's see. Hoodlum will take his turn, but not if we cut his face off. Splendid. And then we can move over here, and he will be boxed in, and then we can end Jack Rackham's turn. He's going to take some bleed damage. It's not the end of the world. And then he cannot shoot because that is definitely blocking his line of sight. So we'll end his turn. New round is starting, and Anbon, the demon of the sea, is going to stab this poacher in the face and get a valor point for it, because whenever she kills somebody, she gets valor points. So we love that. Ooh, there's some human remains for food. Let's take those. And ship's log, water and salt have eaten at the pages, and words of its owner. Ship's log, me mateys. Crowns, yep. Lockpick. Small lockpick can be used to open locks that separate a thief from their loot. Outlaw's Tabard. This tabard doesn't give much protection, but never fails to impress the common folk. Yes. And let's loot all. Repair all. Yes. And continue. You've just completed the mission Free Old Lighthouse. Report to an emissary to claim your reward. Job's a job. Can we do anything else here? Doesn't look like we can. I'm not seeing it. Oh, locked. Use lockpick. Well, Horn of Gold is our thief. Pop it open, Benjamin. Learn how to pick locks. Rotate the pick and press left mouse to insert it into the lock. The closer the pick is to an opening, the more it lifts up. But if it jiggles too much, it might break. Ah, the jigglage. We don't want the jigglage here, do we? Alright, so... I don't know what we're aiming for. It would have been nice to have that graphic off to the right. Oh, it broke. Wasn't entirely clear from the one to the other. The graphic should have stayed up to actually double check, because I understood the left mouse pick turning around the mouse, but very silly. Give me a shot, mate. Give me a shot, mate. We're only on, normal difficulty. Don't need to kill us. All right. Pomfey, and then let's take a look at the ship's log. Let's actually go ahead and equip some of our guys. All right, he can definitely get better than Farmer's Rags. Let's do an Outlaw's Tabard, which that will increase his movement. That looks good. I wouldn't mess with Blackbeard, the absolute terror of the sea, the demon child of the sea. +2 movement, 10 armor is exactly what he needs. Let's see, what do we got? He's good. Common Deserter's Guard is great for him. The Angler's Rags with that defensive scarf. Always got to have your defensive scarf. Movement +2, armor 10. Armor 5. I like the idea of giving her extra movement. Oh, she cannot equip light armor. Okay. All right. Not entirely sure what they can and can't wear. All right. Benjamin Hornigold. He can't equip light armor. Well. Tremendously annoying a bit, but it is what it is. Hide bag, show bag. Yeah, I don't know if I like the bag. Let's just do this and then hide the bag. We don't need to show all of the bags on our pirates. They can just be mateys of the sea. Yes. All right, cool. So we've got that set. Willpower +1. We were stacking all of our willpower on Jack Rackham. So we can get up to 13. Splendid. Basic armor common. Is that better than what Ben Hornigold's wearing? No, that's the exact same thing. All right. Can I mark it? No, I can't. There we go. Can I say that, hey, this is trash? No, I can't. All right. Trinket common. Water and salt have eaten the words of his pages. Cannot be equipped. So we have the ship log. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but we've got a ship's log. All right. Human remains. We've got that for some food. We need to walk down to the coast and go to the Pirates of Baleron to inspect the shipwreck, me mateys. I definitely want to do that. How much food do we have? We have food for 2 days. Let's go over to Haven, I think. The refugee leader awaits us in Haven. So the story is that there's a kingdom at war somewhere in one of the corners of this Tiltron County, and it's flooding the area with refugees. But we've kind of said, hey, refugees are kind of all right. They're fine. Help the refugees. Just in life, you know, people are hurting. And this town is being very hostile of Stormcap. They actually have teams of guards hunting down and prisoning the refugees. So we are taking a stand kind of pseudo-morally to say, hey, why don't you just offer them some work? There's work that needs to be done. So let's mosey on down to, looks like to be Haven, to our east. It's raining. We're getting a little tired. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Got some brigands to fight. Let's fight them. Take our fights best we can. Definitely I could see the complaints of this game being an ultimate crime fest if you're playing on extreme difficulty and one mistake and you die and you lose your companions that you've spent so much time into. Like, I definitely see how it could knock you back tremendously to just do this insane grind of extreme. But if you get really good, it might just become simple. But so I see a lot of literature where people do play this on maximum difficulty. Hey, if that's your cup of tea, go nuts. I just like to move the plot a little forward, a little faster. All right, we got Anne Bonny in the back and hoodlums and poachers. Let's go ahead and close in with Jack Rackham here in the back. Let's put Blackbeard on the flank. And Anne Bond to jump right in on that poacher. And Ben Hornigold to shoot them all over in the middle. That looks good. Close them all on all those sides. Let's go ahead and fight. Hoodlum's going to go first. Let's move. Just move the tank in. Move him in, jolly lads. Move him in. Yeah, let's just crush in on him. And then do slash. Good. And then end. Alright, that's fine. We'll take the stab and we'll take the poison. Let's do Anne Bond. She needs to move over here and stab him in the face. Get on that poacher. Good. He's going to act next. End turn. He's going to run up probably and attack Jack. That's good. Yeah, I can't imagine trying to play this game as a tank. That would be awful. Let's move to right there. I think that'll work. And then take a cleave in their backsides. Ha ha ha. Cut him up, matey. Cut him up. All right, we'll end his turn. And then we'll have Benjamin Hornigold move over here. And he's directly in a beautiful line of fire. Shoot him. 6 to 10. Yes. That was splendidly played. I'm happy I'm picking up the mechanics. I'm very proud of that. Now the archer's locked down. He's not going to be able to move. We've got the tank right there, and we've got all of these beautiful damage. He's next. No, he's not. He is going to go in the ground. 13 damage. Calm down, Benjamin Hornigold. And since we've killed the majority of enemies on the field, we get galvanization, which then allows us to have damage increased by 50, which lets you just clean them up. We'll stand right here, I think. That's good. And then she's going to need to stab. We've got this guy coming up next. So he's going to stab there for 17 damage. Bonnie, we last. Will you calm down? That was pain. Let's go ahead and take a slight step. Can I do it without disengaging? I did. Conditionals. Knocks out an enemy while they engage with an ally. That will take... No, we don't need to do that. We're into murdering today. Ha! 22 damage. Settle down, Jack Rackham. He woke up this morning and chose violence. Alright, he's done, and then he's going to cleave him. Oh my god. Oh. That is a giant man with a giant sword, and that's why he has Blackbeard, the feared pirate. Alright, and I will loot all. We'll take the remains too. Continue, and then we need to camp. And we need to go ahead and inspect. So let's go ahead and look at Davy Jones, our wonderful pony. He can level up. Yay! Specialization. His constitution, how much health the unit has, increases their carrying capacity. Yes, please. Get stronger on the road. Carry capacity. Can now fight and wear armored plating. Can Blackbeard the pirate ride Davy Jones into combat? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh, by Poseidon. Shiver me timbers. Me heart be all aflutter. Oh. Oh, man. Mercy, mercy. Oh, I feel. Where's the vapors? Let's see here. The potential is insane. And bonds. So we're working on every time she kills a unit, she gains 1 valor. Cutthroat deals 3 to 4 damage to the target. Smokescreen forces enemies engaged in the area to disengage. They can attack opportunity from their opponent. I love that if we drop that on the tank or Blackbeard, Jack Rackham, and Blackbeard. If she throws a smoke bomb, as long as it forces the enemies, that's an amazing fun of tactical play. Cannot be used if this unit is engaged in combat. Yes, an attack that deals 75% damage. Poisoner applies 4 poisons to all units in the area. Stackable. 5% of the end of their turn. 4 poisons to all units. Is that 20% of their total health damage? Don't know. But this is 1 and this is 1. Ambush performs 2 additional attacks if she's behind them. I like strategist almost. It's way cheaper. But let's go ahead and... Wow, I wonder what the ability is to respecialize if we don't like it. I don't know. I don't know, mateys. But let's continue on and just pick all units in the area. Yeah, let's do strategist. 1 point for potentially 2 free attacks. Constitution, carrying capacity, health, willpower, crit, +1. Crit hit chance, crit damage. I think we should go ahead and do 1 point in her constitution because she's doing fine with damage and movement. But then survives the first time they should die in combat once per encounter. That would be nice if she's caught alone. Let's do that. Let's do constitution. Make her a bit stronger. Jack Rackham, our wonderful tank. He's looking a little old. You mean to make him an old pirate? All right. Let's see. Sentinel, all allies in the area gain riposte, which has been wonderful. Defensive stance. Each time the unit takes damage from you. Oh, the pirate. Each time the pirate takes damage from his skill, you gain 1 valor. He's getting beat on all match. That's fantastic. Each time an attack hits multiple units, each time this unit engages in combat. No, let's do this. Because defensive stance is just going to feed us so much more points from anything. And then strength, constitution, critical hit. Now let's give him constitution. Make him nice and beefy. Splendid. Splendid, splendid, splendid. I love it. Let's go ahead and have a nice camp. and eat some food. Add to meal. We like some human remains. And let's drink our last remaining rum. We're almost out of rum. Mateys, pour one out for the last rum. The rum all soon be gone, matey. It's going by the second. Look, it's almost gone. Oh. My mighty crew says tank is going to tank. Yeah, Jack Rackham is the crux of this crew thus far. He just runs up and he yells obscenities and he proceeds to dumpster on these fools. Perch. Yes, let's put some perch in there. Oh, perfectly 15 with 6 human remains eaten. Wages to pay. We got to pay our mates. I will pay 63 coin during this rest. Yes, and they're happy, 10%. Rest now, our troop will be unhappy. Why? Oh, because we do not have rum. 1 of 2. We have 2 drunkards with us. That's the problem. That is the problem. So after this rest, me mateys, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a rest, maybe. Let's see. Camp report, troopers are rested. Companions are happy. We've gained 20 experience. Splendid. Splendid. Let's go ahead and escape. I won't last long at this rate. My ribs hurt and I still can't see clearly. What? You've got injuries. Let's do it. Hide your fears to avoid losing the group's trust. Oh, he's having a personal challenge. Hide your fears to avoid losing the group trust. Compensate. Demand a raise for the increased risk. Wages increased by 30%. Heal. We've got medicine. Let's heal. Yes. For those minor injuries? Yes. We're barely into the start of it. We're only level 2 and level 3. Yeah. Get up, Ben Hortigold. Drink some rum. You'll feel better. All right. We're exiting, and then let's take a moment to save before we continue. And yes, let's continue. Pause immediately, because even when you're just kind of not moving, the day passes. So I'm very concerned about the fact that there are 2 guards right there in front of us.